Well, guess I might as well tell you what else I did today. Well, after I adjusted the valves, get the glare off of the screen here. Changed all spark plugs. I adjusted and cleaned the points. They were pretty darn dirty and they were way out of whack. They're supposed to be set at 20. They probably were closer to 30. Let's see what else. I took my battery off. It needs charged. Of course, you gotta love these 6-volt systems. So I had to. I'm gonna have to take the battery and charge it. I really need a new positive cable, but because all it's got is this stupid crimp-on terminal. Not my favorite. But I went ahead and I cleaned. And they don't look very clean, but inside they are. I sanded there. I sanded the post over there. I need to get that other terminal off and clean it too. So it's good clean connections. I cleaned it at the starter too, and I cleaned the charge wire. And that's it for now, as far as cleaning wires go. I moved. I need to get some more pictures. But I moved the starter pull rod over to that top left hole. I left the choke where it was. I'm still unsure exactly where they run, because I'm kind of worried about that starter rod rubbing down there. I think that's really all I did. I was debating on taking all the sheet metal back to my mother-in-law's. I'm like 300 feet away from it, but I don't have my truck. I had the nose cone off and checked my steering fluid. It's actually full. I was going to take all this back and go ahead and wash it up, and decided since I'm in my wife's car, I better not. Definitely a pretty clean tractor. Since it's sat next to the Atlantic Ocean for a while. Remember I told you it's from Maryland. It's pretty clean, but I know somebody's repainted it. Because underneath everything, you can kind of see where it's pitted and rusting. Be nice to like sandblast all this, clean it all up, and really do a good paint job on this. I was going to take my gas tank off too, dump it out and get all the sediment out of it, but that bolt right there it's stuck. It's just spinning that stud that it's on. It won't focus on it, I'm sorry. There we go. It's just spinning it. And I've never really got into tanks. I don't know where those studs go. Do they go into the tank? Do they go somewhere else? I don't know. I got the other one off, and the back one, I think I can get it loose. It seemed loose. But I'd really like to get that tank off and clean it. I may just have to... I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I don't really know. I'm not even going to say this. I don't really know. But I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm still waiting on news about my carb. It'd be nice to get it back soon. Neat tractor. My B was a little cleaner. It didn't have as much rust on it. It's just kind of in the nook and crannies in this. See all that. So it's really going to be a fun task to clean all that up one of these days whenever it gets a full-blown restore. You can see, I get close here, all the pitting up there and whatnot, but, it's whatever. I'm glad I did what I did with it. If I can get it running good again, after I get the carb back and everything, if it runs good, I may retime it, kind of play with the timing a little, and see if I can get it even better, maybe get it to start a little better. All of the valves were, I think only one of the valves out of all of them were actually right. Like I said, I set them at 19, cold. That way when they warm up, everything will expand and be closer to 17. One of them was dead on, and I left it. I think that was cylinder 2. But all the others had to be done for sure. But if any of you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Comments, let me know. I'd like to hear what you think. I'd like to hear about, proper location for those rods. Ooh, and tell me about those studs. Do they go into the tank? I mean, am I screwed? Do I have to cut them off and get a whole new tank? I mean, what's the deal? I can probably cut them off okay, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. I got a little bit of a belt pulley leak. It's all oily around there, which here's pretty common. So, anyways, that's all I've got for you today. I think that's pretty much all I've got for this weekend too, because really nothing else to do on it right now until I can get the battery charged and the carburetor back on. So, anyways, thank you for watching.